for that discussion of the libraries. Like that, one by one, we will discuss. Okay. So before that, what the prerequisite is to learn this React.js? JavaScript. We should have idea on the JavaScript. So compulsory, we should have knowledge on the JavaScript. If there is no JavaScript, we can't work with this React.js. That is the main point of this. Is it clear? So not only React.js, even you want to work with the Angular, okay, Vue.js, Backbone.js. So for everything, JavaScript is required. So you can ask one question, sir, in Angular, we are using TypeScript. Then why should we learn the JavaScript? What is TypeScript? Superset of JavaScript. Yes, means TypeScript also we are using JavaScript functions. For example, in TypeScript, we want to get the date and time information of client system. Then data object is there in JavaScript. That only we are using. Yes, you want to execute some statements after 5 seconds or after 10 seconds. Then in JavaScript, set time mode function is available. That only we are using in TypeScript. So TypeScript is providing some additional features. That's all. Is it clear? So that is the reason why we are using there. So anyhow here, so React is the client-side script. And to get the idea on this React, so first of all, JavaScript is required because it is a library of JavaScript. Is it clear? React is nothing but the library of JavaScript. That's why to understand this React.js, so we should have idea on this JavaScript concepts. Okay. Now here I am starting our discussions with our programming with JavaScript first. As I told you, so we are spending around 20 to 24 days with this JavaScript. Okay. Now here JavaScript, if you take, yeah. Is it client side or server side? Client side. Okay. So it is a client side script to implement logics where in web applications. Yes. Yeah. So JavaScript is a client-side script we are using. The JavaScript to implement the logics in web applications. Okay. So now here, JavaScript is the product of Netscape Corporation. Okay. So initially JavaScript is implemented by Mr. Each in 1995. Mr. Each implemented the JavaScript in the year 1995. Yes. So here later Sun Microsystem adopted this JavaScript. Okay. The original name of JavaScript is LiveScript. Okay. So in 1995, each implemented LiveScript. Okay. After that, Sun Microsystem adopted this LiveScript and renamed it as JavaScript. And they started using this technology in their Java applications as front-end technology. That is the main history of this. Means 30 years completed for this JavaScript. 1995. Is it clear? So it is very popular client-side technology. Okay. So based on the JavaScript only, React, everything is introduced. Okay. Angular, etc. Now in interview, they will ask you one question. Is JavaScript client-side script or server-side script? But some people, they will tell server-side script also. JavaScript is both. Some people, they are using like that. Why? Because Node.js is there. Node.js is the product of JavaScript only. But Node.js is server-side script. It is implemented based on JavaScript, but it is server-side script. That's why. So some people, they are telling JavaScript is both client-side as well as server-side. But in this scenario, so actually the original statement, if you take, it is client-side script. So I will show you in Google. So now here, is JavaScript client side or server side? Yes. See here, JavaScript can be used for both client side and server side. So here, actually, this is client side script, but with the help of Node.js. Okay. So you can see here, we can also implement the server side logics. Means what we can do with ASP.NET, PHP. and JSP Spring, okay, Spring Boot, etc. So we can also use Node.js. Is it clear? To implement the server-side logics, to connect with the databases, etc. Okay, but our concept is not server-side programming. What is our concept here? Client-side programming. How to work with the client-side program. That is our main concept of this. Okay, fine. Now, yeah. So here are some basic points. Before starting this JavaScript, we need to discuss some basic points. Okay, JavaScript as well as React, both are loosely typed scripts. Both scripts are what? Loosely typed scripts. Okay, if you take JavaScript and React, both are loosely typed scripts. Do you know what it is loosely typed script? Yeah, I will tell you. See, for example, if you take C, C++, Java, .NET, these technologies at the time of variable declarations, we are providing the data types. Yes, like int is one data type, okay, or number. And the next one here, string is one data type. Like that, these are the data types we are providing at the time of variable declarations. For example, if you take C language, how can you declare the variable? Int serial number is equal to 100 like that. Means this is the name of variable. Okay, variables we are using to store some values, right? So this is the name of variable and we are storing the value 100 in this variable and we are telling the data type. We are restricting this variable with integer. Means in next line, you can change the value like serial number is equal to 200. That is possible. But if I use serial number is equal to Scott, raises error because I restricted this variable with int. When you are coming to this JavaScript, React, Python, PHP, all these technologies comes under loosely typed scripts. So that's why no need to provide the data types at the time of variable declarations. That's the first point you should remember here. Is it clear? So we are not providing any data. Simply variable name is equal to value. Now you can ask me one question, sir. Can I store Scott in the next line? Yes, you can store. Means simply can change any type of value to the variable. Because here we are not restricting with any data type. Is this clear? So that is the point of this. Okay, now I will show you one example also for your more clarity. So now here demo3.html I have given. In this file, script open tag, script closing tag. So JavaScript code generally we are placing inside this script open and closing. Now here serial number is equal to 100 I have given. I want to print this serial number. So generally message box we are using to display this or document or write some functions we have. I will discuss all these functions later, but tentatively I am using this message box. Alert is the function we are using for this. Yes, this alert displays what? Message box. So alert inside this, I am using serial number like that. So this is a small script I created. Okay. So and what is the name of this? Demo3.html. Now if I open the demo3, yes, here it is the file demo3.html. Yes, right click, open with any browser. Now you can see displays the output under like this. So this is alert box, message box. In case if I give any data type like integer, etc., is it allowed? Not allowed. Now if I refresh the browser, so no result it is giving. And additionally, you can see the error message there. So if I right click on this, inspect console, so unexpected identifier, that is nothing but what we have placed in front of this. Is it clear? Yes. If I remove and refresh, now no error. So this is the concept of loosely typed script. What the meaning of loosely typed? No need to provide data types at the time of declaration, variable declaration. But if you open some examples in Google, see, in Google, yeah. So JavaScript variable, something like declaration example, I'm going to open. Then you will see some keywords in front of this variable like where, let, etc. Now you can see where is one keyword. Yes. And let also there. Let and constant like that these keywords we are using. So in front of the variable declaration, we are providing these keywords. Okay, where. Yes, you can see here. This is where like that let keyword is there. Okay, these keywords we are providing. Are they data types? No, those are not data types. Okay, those are not data types. So then why we are using where and let? To provide scope to the variable. Okay, for example, this is one variable. This variable you want to allow only from function or only within a specific block or from outside the functions. So this type of scopes we will provide with the help of where and let. So I will discuss the topic later. So that's why if you see any example in web, before the variable, you can identify keyword like where and let. Some people they're thinking, oh, where is one type of data type like that? They're thinking, don't consider like that. It is wrong. It is not data type. Data type means int or number, string, boolean, like that. These are data types, not where and let. So these are access scopes. Okay, that I will discuss later. So without where also, I can access this variable. It is working fine here. Okay. So if I refresh the browser, it is working. Is it clear? Display the message. Then what is where and what is let, I will discuss later. Yes. So this is the first point. So loosely typed script. Is it clear? Yes. Next point is JavaScript React dynamic typed scripts. Yeah. What is dynamic typed? Loosely typed means at the time of declaration, we don't provide the data types. What is dynamic typed? Internally, at the time of running the application, every variable holds one data type. Okay, every variable contains one data type. So which data type it contains? Based on the value we assigned. Okay, what is the value assigned here? 100. So that's why it is number. Means internally it holds that number data type. Serial number holds number data type. So explicitly I'm not providing any data type, but I assign one value. Based on the value, internally every variable contains data type. That is dynamic type. So React also dynamic type script and Python also dynamic type script like that. So now here you want to see one function is there type of. I will discuss this function again separately with many examples. Now you can see here what the data type of that serial number, that is number. Okay, for example here in next line if I use serial number is equal to ABCD, then what the result of this? String. Yes, type of serial number is nothing but string, like that you are getting the string. Is it clear? Yes. So this is about dynamic type. Okay. Next point. So JavaScript, React, case sensitive. Yeah. These technologies are case sensitive. We need to follow the particular cases. For example, if you take HTML, HTML is not case sensitive. So you can use, for example, I want to display image control. Then here you can display image like this. Okay, generally we are displaying image like IMG we are using. Even if you use capital I, small m, capital G, it will work. That is not an issue. But when you are coming to the JavaScript and React, these are case sensitive technologies. You need to follow that particular cases. Okay. Which type of case it is following here? So mainly camel cases. What is camel case? Actually, here camel case, Pascal case, and snake case. These three types of cases we are using. Okay, in this software industry, mainly camel case, Pascal case, and snake case. So here, camel case means, yeah, if any function is combination of multiple words, every word first character is capital letter, but not first word first character. Means from second word onwards, every word first character is capital letter. If it is Pascal case, first word first character also capital letter. Means I will show you that. So Pascal, if you take, yes, how is Pascal case? So like this. Okay, now here, yes, like this. What the meaning of this? Three words are there. Yes. Now, first word, first character, capital letter. And second word, first character should be capital letter. Third word, first character also capital letter. This is Pascal case. In case if you take camel case, then how? So like this. What is the meaning of this? Yeah. From second word onwards, first characters of every word is capital letter. So here first word, first character is small only, but second word first character is capital. Third word first character is capital. Like that, this is about Pascal case. Is it clear? Yes. Now here we have one more. Rarely we are using snake case. Okay. What is that here? Just like this. So yeah. Means for every word we are using underscore separator. Yes. Now come to this JavaScript and React. Okay. Supports camel cases. Okay. For example, get element by ID one function is there. Get element by ID. In this get element by ID, total how many words we have? Get element by ID. 4 words we have. Get is one word, element by ID. Then how can you write that? Get, small get, capital E, because second word, element, capital E, and by, capital B, by, I, capital I, ID, like that. So this cases we are following here. Is it clear? Yes. Next one. So here we are working with the camel cases. Okay. So sometimes we are also using Pascal case at the time of classes declaration that I will discuss later. Okay. Now next one. JavaScript is interpreted script, but React is compilers. That is the reference with list. So here we discussed about the common points between these two till now. So here, if you come to this, so JavaScript is interpreted script. React is compiler script. Okay. What is this interpreter and compiler? That we need to discuss now. So here interpreter means at the time of execution, it checks line by line. Okay, for example, you have written 100 lines of code. So then you start execution. So then it will not check all lines at a time. So line by line, it will check. For example, you have error in line number 3, line number 10, line number 15, like that. Okay, multiple errors you have in your script. So this interpreter script will not display all errors in a single shot. First, it displays the first error, which is there in line number 3. Once you rectify and re-execute, then only display the next error. Again, rectify and re-execute, then it is going for the next error. Like that, one error only displays. Okay, after rectification of that error, and if you re-execute, then it displays the other error. Is it clear? So that is the procedure in this interpreter script. But compiler script, if you take all lines, it will check, and all errors it displays in a single shot. Which one is convenient to the programmer? Compiler, because you can see all errors at a time and you can rectify those errors every time. No need to re-execute the program again and again. That is the reason. Is it clear? So that's why they added Babel compiler in this React.js. What is that compiler? Babel compiler. I will discuss the functional of this Babel everything later. So in React.js, they introduced this Babel compiler. So the main drawback of JavaScript is interpreted script. So that's why they added this Babel compiler. Okay, so performance point of view, compiler is faster than interpreter. So I will show you one example now. See. So this is script open tag and script closing tag, like that. Okay. Now here, alert start, alert Amit, alert John, like that. 3 message boxes with 3 text messages have given. So here I am displaying the Scott, here I am displaying the Amit, and here I am displaying the John. Now if I save this or refresh, you can see it displays Scott, Amit, John. That output you are getting here. Okay, 3 messages you are getting. So for example, I removed T here, and I removed L here, and I removed E. Means 3 lines contains errors. Are you expecting 3 error messages? No. Now if I refresh, it displays, error at line number 2. So what is that? ALER is not a function. Yes. Now, okay, I am rectifying this one. Then save and refresh. So now alert Scott is coming. After that, second error displays here. Okay, AERT is not a function. Yes. Now rectify this one also. Like now you will get the 2 messages here. Okay. Now refresh it. Scott is coming here and Amit is coming. After that, third error is displaying here. So this is somewhat big process to the programmer to rectify and check each and everything. If it is showing all errors in a single shot, I can simply rectify in one attempt only. Okay. So that is the main problem with this interpreter script. To avoid this, in React, they provided Babel compiler. That is benefit if you compare with this JavaScript. Yes, React is compiler script and JavaScript is interpreted script. Okay, next. Yeah. Every browser contains, okay, engine to run JavaScript. Yeah. So JavaScript executes where? In browser. Okay. So every browser contains engine. Okay. After compilation, so that code has to be displayed. So for that, so that engines are coming into the picture to display that code, everything. So every browser contains, okay, engines to run JavaScript. Is it clear? So means here JavaScript is compatible with any type of browser. So that's why obviously React is also compatible with any type of browser. Means here compiler code is converting into machine understandable code with the help of these engines. Is it clear? Machine understandable means browser understandable code. Is it clear? So finally, that output should understandable by browser. Then only we can see the result on the browser. Okay. After compilation, after checking for errors, everything, when the program is success, then that high level language, this JavaScript is high level language, right? So that has to convert into mission understandable language. Okay. For that, these engines internally working. Is it clear? So every browser contains engine to understand the JavaScript code, and that code it converts according to their browser understandable code. Is it clear? So that is the main advantage of JavaScript. For example, action script is also there. We can also use action script as client-side script. But the problem is ActionScript is not supporting by all browsers. Is it clear? So that's why we don't have demand for this ActionScript. Next one, TypeScript is there. TypeScript also not understandable by browser directly. Even if you compile the TypeScript, it is converting into JavaScript only. Is it clear? So the TypeScript is high level language. Okay. So then it is converting into another high level language, that is JavaScript. After that, it is converting with the help of browser engine into low level language, that is mission understandable language like binary code. Is it clear? But if you take JavaScript, directly JavaScript is converting into mission understandable code. But if you take TypeScript, TypeScript first has to compile into JavaScript. Actually, this process we are not calling as compilation, we are calling as transpiling. So one high level to mission understandable code conversion we are calling as compilation. So one high level to another high level we are calling as transpiling. Is it clear? So after that, it is converting into misunderstandable code. So that's why if you use React or Angular, anything finally has to convert into JavaScript. Is it clear? So in Webpacks, okay, internally it is converting into Webpack. I will show you what is that Webpack, how it is converting everything. So that Webpack is taken by the browser and it executes there. Even HTML is also converting into JavaScript code. CSS also converting into JavaScript. Finally, everything is going to the browser as JavaScript. You got it? Yes, that is the main thing. So how these web packs are creating, everything I will show you. So there you will see the HTML code, CSS and JavaScript logics. So finally, one web pack file is creating. That web pack is taken by the browser. So that result it displays on the browser. Is it clear? Yes. That is separate concept we'll discuss later. Anyhow, here, so every browser supports JavaScript. That is the main thing. And next one, JavaScript code. We should place inside the script tag. So already have seen in this example, right? Yes, JavaScript code we are placing where? Within the script tag, inside the script tag. But when we are working with the React, we don't use the script tag. Yes, that programming style is different. Is it clear? So that I will discuss later. So here we are using the functions of JavaScript. We are in the classes of JavaScript, everything. But we don't use this script tag. Because when we are using script tag, if you write the JavaScript inside the HTML file, if you write the JavaScript inside the HTML file, then only we are using the script tag. Is it clear? See, this file extension, what the extension of this file I created? .html. So that's why we are using script tag. In case if I store this file with extension .js, then not required script tag, because we are only telling this is JavaScript file directly. Then why should we use that script tag here? Not required. Is it clear? So in React, every file we are creating as .js. Okay. Outside the React, if you want to work with the websites, we are creating it as .html. Is it clear? So that is the difference. So while using JavaScript inside the HTML file, then we are taking the support of this script tag. Is it clear? Yeah. So initial, I told you, so 20 sessions like that, we are writing the HTML code with HTML page only. We are creating the HTML page. Inside the HTML page only, we are writing the JavaScript code. So that time we are using the script tag. After that, we will start the React concepts. So that time we don't use the script tag, because every file is .js file, not .html file. Yes. So these are the basic things what you should know this point of view. Yes. And one more difference between already we discussed some differences in the last class, like JavaScript is not supporting data binding. JavaScript is not supporting single page application routing concept. JavaScript is not providing any predefined validators, and JavaScript is not supporting JSX format. It is not supporting virtual DOM. So I did not discuss in detail, just overview points I have given. Along with that, what are the additional points we discussed today? JavaScript is interpreted script, but React is compiler script. Is it clear? JavaScript is what? Interpreted script. React is compiler script. And next one, JavaScript is not good in error messaging. So it is not displaying all errors. But React is not like that. Each and every error message it prompts here. It displays each and every error message like that. So that differences I will show you with the programs. So anyhow, these are the basic points what we should know before starting this. Yes. So any questions, any doubts you have in this? Yes. Any queries? No doubts. All of you clear with these basic points, right? Yeah. So if you know this one, then we are ready to start our discussion. So as I told you, so here, have you collected content from DurgaSoft office? Yeah. So let me open with Visual Studio for this. So, or else in DurgaSoft website also these contents are available. So here we are starting our discussion with variables. Okay. So variables, after that variables, I will discuss arrays. Okay. After that, I will discuss object. After that, we will discuss the functions. Actually, I don't follow this order, but everything we will discuss finally. Is it clear? Like that. So these are the JavaScript concepts which we are discussing here. Okay. Async event like that, session storage, everything. Okay. And throttling and debouncing. So throttling debouncing means in shopping cart application in search text box if you type. So below suggestions are coming, right? So that examples we'll discuss here. Once it is completed, then we will start the React.js. So collect this course content from the DurgaSoft official website. And here, one more thing added, unit testing. Okay. So here from this batch onwards, we added unit testing also. So how to write the test cases for the concepts, means components which we developed. Okay. For example, login concept you developed. For that, some test cases we have to write in companies. Unit testing is the responsibility of the developer. Okay, so automation testing and performance testing is the responsibility of tester. But as a developer, you have to write the test cases and the snapshot file is there. That file you should submit to the tester. So then you will perform each and every test. Is it clear? So that is also introduced, actually not mentioned in that website. So oral I'm telling to you. Okay. So that is also added here. Okay. And tomorrow onwards, I will discuss the concepts, and tomorrow onwards, 1 hour session we are spending. And tomorrow, day after tomorrow, also demo classes. And after that, link will change. Then you will get Google Drive access. The Drive access every day recording video. So everything will be available here. Yes, timings yeah, so same timings we are following. In case if it is okay to all of you, 10 minutes before I can start. Okay, like 8:05, like that. Okay, because for me, this slot is free right now. Okay, so is it possible when I to attend this timing 8:15 to 9:15 or 8:05 to 9:05? When I Mayura, Mayura, yes, Mayura. Yes, these are fixed timings. Actually, timings won't be changed for any batch. Okay, maybe 10 minutes. Okay, before or after. That's all, not hours. Okay. Yes. If I take weekends any extra session, then we will discuss, okay, our feasibility for everyone is compatible, for everyone compatible time, I will take the extra sessions, but these are fixed timings only. Because before this and after this, I engaged with other works. That's why not possible to change the timings. Okay, fine. Any more doubts? Okay. So tomorrow onwards, we'll start our concepts. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I told you TypeScript concepts also we'll discuss in this course. Okay. So I will give you, actually, if you familiar with the JavaScript, then it becomes very easy to work with the TypeScript. Okay, because data types. Okay, so we have to use the data types and whoops concepts, some additional advanced concepts it is supporting. So those all things we'll discuss. Okay, so both will cover. Yeah, fine. So then we can conclude this. See you next class. You can drop now. Thank you.